pool demolition project, the actual taking away of the pool. So a couple of weeks back, I did a video about the thought process behind keeping a pool, taking it away, how the process went, our internal struggles about it, and the amount of time it just took for us to decide whether we should have the pool or let it go. So this week I'm going to talk about the pool demolition process. And it's actually a huge thing that my contractor, Leo Piccolo of LP Constructions, did. The guy was full of energy right from the get-go. Like about in February or March, I was doing some other properties transaction and I was trying to write an offer, and so looked at the disclosures, and the offer was being written right here in my area. And when I was writing that offer, I saw this company called LP Construction who had taken the pool out from that property where I was supposed to write an offer on. And I got triggered. I thought that he had done a great job at the pool that was there in that property. I couldn't see any signs of the pool. And so I said, okay, let me give Leo a call. And I called him at 9 a.m. in the morning. I don't like to call early. And I said, is that LP Construction? And he says, yes. And I said, I wanted to call you for a pool demolition. Oh, that's all we do. And he was super excited. That excitement got it back into me, and I jumped at it. And I said, so what is the earliest you can come? And he said, I'll be there by 10:30. That was a pretty fantastic, energetic response from a vendor. And he showed up right on time. And I said, do you do work with permits? Because I always do most of my jobs with permit, unless it's like extremely small and whatnot. So I asked, do you do permits? And he said, absolutely. But you will need to work with the city to go pull the permits. I don't work with the city. I'll give you drawings. I'll give you everything that is required for doing the permits. I'll help you fill the application. But the actual job of going and doing the permit will be you. Otherwise, you can hire an outside agency to do the permits. I said, fine. I decided to do that because I had recently done another property with permits, all the work, and I could close it very well. So I had some experience with that. So I went, Leo came, gave me the exact drawings, prepared the application. I went to the city to apply for the permit. We are currently in a COVID lockdown, so the city said, we can give you an appointment. And guess, in March, what was the first date that was available for the appointment for the pool demolition? It was June 12th. So that's the reason why the decision between the pool demolition, the application to the city, and the actual pool demolition got 3 months delayed. So I went and did the application, got the permit approved that you can start work for demolition. And I called Leo. Leo said, okay, I'll show up tomorrow. And what you're going to watch is the timeline of how he went. So he got 2 bobcats, one for jackhammering, the second one for moving the earth, and the third one he got a road roller for compaction. So those were the 3 equipments, and he had some outside vendors bring in about 8 to 10 trucks of soil to fill the pool, and about 3 or 4 trucks of gravel to fill the bottom portion of it. So this pool filling, at the bottom was some of the original concrete that got pulled from the pool itself, that went at the bottom. And then he put some gravel so that fill was done right. And then he started filling it with soil. And now we have about 5 to 7 feet of soil, and more, every bit of concrete in the top 4 feet is gone. We don't have any concrete in the top 4 feet. And Leo was fabulous. He did not just do like 2 or 3 holes in the floor of the pool and be done with it. No, He literally cleared up almost the entire floor of the pool that was crushed. And that stayed in place because what we did was non-buildable version. We do not plan on building anything behind our home. We don't want any tenants or any additional use area. We just wanted a nice little yard. So watch this whole video. It will probably give you a very good sense of what happens when you demolish a pool. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I can be there to help you. But I can vouch for LP Constructions. Watch the whole video.
Two pumps draining the pool. It's already more than 50% drained. I would say it's about 2/3 drained with these two. And now the contractor is going to go get a much bigger pump and just drain it into the center sewer line outside. So now we have a much bigger pump sucking the pool out, and it's draining outside in the main street, on the main sewer outside. All the pool equipment has been removed. It's gone. Leo brings the bobcat now. So we are almost getting ready to start the demolition. The bobcat is making its way inside the house to get to the pool. The pool is now drained and empty. Perhaps the last time I'm going to get to the bottom of this pool. It has taken 2 small sump pumps, 1 full day, 1.5 day, and 1 huge motor, the pump motor, another 4 hours to empty this pool. The utility room is slowly going away. This is what is remaining of a full utility room, which was completely closed, hiding all the pool equipment that used to be here in this area. It feels like Leo is enjoying every bit of the bobcat. He's making way to get inside the house. Leo is now bringing the bobcat with the jackhammer mounted inside. And now he is going to bring his bobcat down into the pool. Tough time writing with a pen. Look at how Leo writes with his jackhammer. Day 3, beginning of pool demolition. Today, the first day they drained the pool. Second day they continued to drain, and then they got the bobcat in. And they got it down into the pool, and they started the jackhammer, and they killed this much of the pool. Today is going to be the day 3. We'll see how that goes. Sadly, I had appointments today all day, and so I had to be out. But this is the end of the day. The top 2 feet or 4 feet are gone on the most of the sides. That's what was remaining. The original pool was that high, and if you look at what has happened to this left side, they have really pulled it down quite a bit. It's not just 2 feet. And my patio was sitting on a complete circular island. They have started taking that out. So today they have done massive work, and they have filled the rock coming out, the cement gravel coming out from this area into the pool. So the pool filling business has already started. Day 4 of pool demolition. A lot of this side yard has been cleared up. He has laid this plywood so that when heavy equipment walks over it, it doesn't damage the concrete below. And when you come inside, you will see how much of the entire wall he has broken down. He has started killing this platform. This was a complete circle, just like what you are seeing on the right side. This was complete on the left side too, around the fire pit, and that will be all gone. And he has gotten some gravel which has been filled in today, and most of the breaking is done. Now the hard part is going to be on the shallow side of the pool, and a lot of this concrete that has been broken has been dumped inside the pool itself, because this is a non-buildable pool demolition. So here is the truck delivering the topsoil for the fill. So if you remember how the pool was looking, he has started filling it out. It's almost a third filled by now. On day 4, he has one bobcat inside the pool, and the second one is getting the soil, the gravel that he has already laid out, and he's loading it all up. Just like this, he's filling the third truck. He dumps the dirt, goes back, and has filled up the pool almost beyond the half. And here is the second bobcat sitting inside the pool, and it keeps coming up. And now Leo is getting the compactor inside. How it compacts the loose soil. He's going to do that to the entire pool base for the amount of soil that he has already put in. Big pleasure to watch Leo's expertise in concentration while he's doing his work. Day 5. Dirt truck number 5 just emptied early morning. Day 5. We still have a lot of concrete to to be removed. Near the fire pit, under the gazebo, the swimming pool, hot tub, sauna, and right here where we had the diving board. All that needs to go. And here Leo and crew just started, and we should see how quickly things get done. This is the tour of my home, 6379 Firefly Drive. I'm standing on the street because there is a sidewalk, and after the sidewalk there is some space that needs to be landscaped. San Jose City requires at least one tree or plant that we are required to have. This is another palm that we have, and we have our mailbox on the other side, and one rose, a very colorful yellow colored rose, and there is one more other, but all this is currently left like this because my gardener does not come, because we were just in a swimming pool demolition process. This is the far left of this. We have I don't know what kind of a tree this is, but this big tree and some succulents down here. We converted the lawn into artificial turf so that we don't have to spend on water, and yet it looks green all the time. So that's ours. That's our neighbor. They have done a dry Arizona style landscape, and these are the planter boxes that we have, which have the perennials. And as we enter into the house, we have the wide 3-foot stairs that are not too tall, and this is the other side of the planter boxes, which also have perennials. Now let's go towards the side yard. So the side yard starts with the same patch of the side that we had. There is another rose bush behind. There is this rose bush, and there's place for trash cans here. And then we are going into the side yard. So I have a little storage because typically I'm a real estate agent, so I need place to keep my signs and all of those things. So we need some active storage in this area. And then this is the AC and the solar panel. And then this door enters here. This place where you see an empty spot now used to have the pool equipment, which we just demolished. This is my barbecue. This is the swing. And here we are going into the backyard now. So all this on the left side is very green just now. Not sure what to do with it. There is one rose here, another rose bush there, another rose bush there. We have a fig plant. I think this is a magnolia up here. If you noticed, we have a side door that opens into this side of the side yard, and we have a pretty wide side yard. And this is the entire view of the backyard. What you're seeing just now is a gazebo that used to sit on this fire pit, and the fire pit was surrounded by full concrete, a very high pad. So we didn't want to leave that concrete and the pad when we are starting to do our new backyard. And the back of the house, we have one bay window which opens from the kitchen, and we have another window and a patio door that opens from the dining and living rooms respectively. So that brings all the light into the living room and dining area just now. And right here is a mint plant, and here is roses, spruce, roses, palm, tamarack, palm, and there is another palm, some more roses, lemon, another palm, roses, and a fig tree. And this is the complete view. Now I'm going to go to the far end so that you get a very good view of the entire backyard. So all this we will need to get drawn completely. Thank you.